Where I am now, better than before. Through those open doors, where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place. Until I walk in grace, where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live in WGPL 1350 Studio, WMVA 88.9 FM, all you have to do is go to Yolanda Hinton's Facebook page or Edward Everett's Facebook page. And guess what? You can see us live right here in the studio. And if you want to hear us all over the globe, all you have to do is go to 1400 AM or 1350 AM, click Listen Live, and you can hear us all over the world. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
And Peace 95.3 FM, WPCE 1400 AM, 88.9 WMVA FM.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Go over to Crystal Records 1 at YouTube, CRISTO Records 1. Subscribe. Click on live. You'll see all our shows from our morning shows to our FYI after dark.
Yeah.
We'll shout you out later on, we promise.
Shout out. Yeah.
Mr. E, how was your weekend?
Had a great weekend. I passed my Red Cross exam with flying colors. So now I'm certified to be in CPR. So I got my little paperwork and I'm happy and I'm glad I got that behind me. And I also want to wish my grandbaby, she's 6 years old. My God, I went down to the Sky Zone with her and they jumped like jumping jelly beans.
That is so sweet. Now you can save lives, Mr. E. I think that's absolutely fabulous.
That's right.
But anyway, a lot of birthdays. My sister, my just everybody. Happy birthday to all you February babies. And we want to say good morning to Treasure.
Yeah,
Treasure. One of your granddaughters is right up here. Hey, Treasure. And we're just glad to be here. I had a great weekend. Look, Friday, got a chance to go hear T.D. Jakes over at Chartway Brown. Yeah. 33 years in service. We want to congratulate him.
That's right.
He did a wonderful job.
That's right. He's been in ministry 33 years. And guess what? We're proud of you, Bishop.
And he has passed the mantle to his son.
Yeah.
And his daughter-in-law. How beautiful. It was a beautiful service on yesterday as well. My daughter was telling me about, and she said it was very emotional and it was just a beautiful thing. So congratulations again, the Mount, Kim Brown. You have served well.
That's right.
And I'm sure he's going to continue to be the bishop over the organization, but also do bigger and better things.
That's right. And congratulations. I want to say my hat's off to you and keep up the good work.
Yeah. So anyway, it was a beautiful weekend. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. But today we're going to cover our Mondays sports talk.
Miss Hinton, just before we cover our sports talk, I want to say good morning to a lot of people that I saw this weekend.
Okay.
Mr. Ronnie Hopper, thank you so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show. Mr. Ali, thank you so much. And all who listen to FYI that sees us and hears us and say, hey, good morning to you.
Yes, that is absolutely fabulous. I hope you all are tuning in on today. You all make sure you say something in the chat. We definitely want to know who's here watching us. So anyway, before we do our sports talk, Mr. E, we're going to highlight Black history because it's still Black History Month. And because it's our sports segment, we're going to highlight Mr. Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bean Bryant, and we're going to say good morning to you. January the 26th was American professional.
Good morning to who?
Mr. Kobe Bean.
You said you're going to say good morning to who?
Bryant.
Okay.
I know he's arrested in peace, you know.
Yes.
Mr.
Okay.
Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bryant, born August the 23rd. He's a Leo. In 1978, in January the 26th, he passed away. Was an American professional basketball player, a shooting guard. He spent his entire 20-year career with Los Angeles Lakers in the National Basketball Association, widely regarded as one of the greatest players in history of the sport. Bryant won 5 NBA championships with an 18-time All-Star, a 15-time member of the All-NBA team, a 12-time member of All-Defense team, and the 2008 NBA Most Valuable Player, and a 2-time NBA Final MVP. He also led the NBA in scoring twice and ranked 4th in the league all time, regular season and postseason scoring. He was a postally voted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2020 and named to be the NBA's 75th anniversary team in 2021.
He was the son of a former NBA player, Joe Bryant. He was born in Philadelphia and partly raised in Italy, which I did not know.
Yeah.
He recognized as the top American high school basketball player while at Philadelphia suburb Lower Merion. Bryant declared for the 1996 NBA draft and was selected by the Charlotte Hornets with the 13th overall pick. He was then traded to the Lakers. As a rookie, he earned a reputation as a high flyer by winning the 1997 Slam Dunk Contest and was named an All-Star by his second season. Despite a feud with teammate Shaquille O'Neal, the pair led the Lakers to 3 consecutive NBA championships from 2000 to 2002.
And in 2003, Bryant was charged. Okay.
So then, after the Lakers, he lost 2004 NBA Finals. O'Neal was traded, and Bryant became the cornerstone of the franchise. It goes on. It talks about his early life, his high school life, but we know that his life was cut short. He lived from August 23, 1978 to January 26, 2020. We want to honor him, his legacy. He was married with beautiful children. One perished in the accident with him. But, he will be always remembered.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think about my grandson. He plays basketball, and he knows the name Kobe Bryant. So that name is definitely going to go down in history, Mr. E. And, he had a great career. To me, he has gone too soon, but he accomplished so much. He was had the Olympic Games he won in 2008, Beijing, 2012, London. It goes on and on. 2007 Las Vegas team, Basketball Hall of Fame, and it goes on and on and on. And we just wanted to highlight him. It's Black History and all that he accomplished and all that he did as a family man, as a player, as a citizen.
Isn't it wonderful that we are honoring young and the seasons of Black Americans played the sports, like Wilt Chamberlain and the rest of the basketball player, Bill Russell and Magic Johnson, and so now one of the youngest, Mr. Kobe Bear Bryant, Bean Bryant,
yeah. So, Mr. E, this weekend, of course, you all know that we finished the season
That's
in the
right.
NFL.
That's right.
We're now looking real hard at the NBA. First of all, Mr. E, how are you enjoying the NBA now, where they are?
That's right.
How do you feel the transition from the NFL, which is so exciting, now to the NBA?
Miss Hinton, when I started looking at NBA, I was really, not really in it. Not really in it yet. I was not really in it because I was looking at so much of what's popping in the NBA.
Okay, what tell me why it would be less interesting.
That's not a lot of action in basketball as you see in football. In football, you see hidden, you see gridiron, you see pass.
And then you have a team. I understand you really don't have a team in the NBA.
Well, I have two teams that I like, that I
that
really
you follow, like. But you don't have
That's
a team.
Right. That's right. I don't have a team, and that's the New Orleans Pelicans and the Warriors. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. Golden
Absolutely.
State Warriors. So I just like their style of basketball. I like Draymond Green. Because he's another Dennis Rodman.
Mm-hmm.
But when I look at basketball at the conference standings, Miss Hinton, they played about 57 games already.
Already, that's a lot of games.
And that's a whole lot of games. But you would think that some of these big leaguers, big namers, would be on top. Like the Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Celtics and the you name it, you would think they'd be on top. Listen, as I begin to look at the NFC conference standing, and I looked at the Eastern Conference, Boston Celtics is won 45 games and lost only 12.
Okay.
That's good.
Absolutely.
That's good. And then when I look over at the Lakers, when I look down the line at the Lakers, they won 31 games and lost 28.
Okay.
Now, when I look at these folks right here, the Lakers, they're overrated anyway. Mm-hmm. When I look at the Kobe's and the AD and the Reese, the AD and the LeBron James.
You said that the Lakers was overrated.
They are
I can't
overrated.
Believe you using those words with the Lakers.
Overrated about the Lakers because when you look at the Lakers, this now Lakers with the Kobe, the LeBron James and AD and Reese, you'll find that that's a powerhouse team.
Wait a minute. I just heard you mention LeBron.
How
can you put LeBron James in a
overrated situation?
Overrated
they
sentence.
Listen. If
he still got it.
It's too much. It's no basketball playing. When you look at real basketball playing, you flip over to the Eastern Conference and you see the Boston Celtics playing real basketball. Then you look at the Oklahoma City Thunders. They won 40 games. Whoever thought that OKC would won 40 games and lose 17?
Absolutely.
You would expect LeBron, the Lakers, to be on top. They got what it takes. They got all the ballers on top of when
all right. So do they have? Okay, they have real good play. LeBron James, of course, you got to give him his props.
AD.
Okay, but I'm saying, who is on the Lakers that you feel,
overrated?
No. Oh yeah, overrated. Let's start with that one.
LeBron James for one.
Okay.
Then Anthony Davis, if he had stayed with the Pelicans, or New Orleans Pelicans, he would have had a squad all to himself. You cannot have two superstars on one team because they battle. When LeBron sit down, AD sit down. When LeBron come back in, AD come back in.
Okay, tell us more, Miss E.
Now, when you look at the Cavaliers, where LeBron came out of, the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference, you find that the Cavaliers, they won 37 games.
Yes.
And they lost 19. Let's go back to the Lakers again. They won 31 games and they lost 28. They lost just as much as they won.
Well, that's true. Okay.
You know, so now let's look at the Golden State Warriors. You know, they're not really my team. They won 29 games and they lost 27. You know, and they're supposed to be on top.
They're supposed to be, because they got some of the top names.
That's right.
There.
That's right.
They said they had one of the what's his name? Jovic. What's his name? The guy, our Caucasian brother. They said he's one of the best.
I think Jovic don't play with them. He plays with.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about names. Those names, right?
Right. Now, Jovic plays with another team. He don't play with the Golden State Warriors.
Right.
With the Golden State Warriors, you got them, the way they call them, light-skinned boys. You got.
No, you had mentioned the best players, but they were talking last night about some of the best of the best.
That's right.
So, yeah. So, I mean, let's pause right there. How are your Warriors doing? They've lost as many as they won. Are they overrated?
They are not overrated. They're ballers. They're playing basketball. They're not trying to shoot and gun and put the whole weight on one player.
Okay.
See, the Lakers put the weight on one player, and they go for it. LeBron, he's our hero. He's going to bring us through. Well, when you look at the score last night, he didn't do it.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. True. He couldn't be.
He tried.
AD couldn't bring him through. You know, they couldn't bring him through. But here's another standard, and we're going to the scores in just a little while. Milwaukee Bucks did wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
These are top name teams that's holding it down for the longest time, like the Philadelphia 76ers, the Milwaukee Bucks. They back in the day team that's holding it down. The Boston Celtics with Larry Bird, and then you got the Lakers are down so far, and the Lakers are not in.
All right, what are their numbers? Give me their numbers again.
Go to the Western Conference and you see it. They're down there below the New Orleans Pelicans. Below the Dallas Mavericks. They are 31-28. They won 31 games and lost 28 games. All the players up there, all them superstars up there, they supposed to be up top.
Well,
and they're overrated.
Only because of their name. You going by old school, you know, when they were
no
on top.
Look at the players. They got top of the line players.
Okay.
Anthony Davis, a top of the line player. That other boy by the name of Reeves, Reese is a top of the line player. Shoots the ball like crazy. Then you turn around and got LJ. LJ is up there and can't hit the back of a bomb.
Okay, let's look at the numbers for Philadelphia. Oh my goodness, 76ers 33. Wins, 24 losses. Indiana Pacers 33-25. Miami Heat. What do you think about the Heat? Have you been watching them?
Miami, they got a good name. No, I haven't saw the Miami Heat play yet, but I'm just getting into basketball, and so yeah, I like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I look at the top name. See, when you look at players out there now. Like for example, when I looked at what's his name with the beard
Harden.
Yeah.
What's his name?
James Harden. When I look at James Harden, he's got a name. When I look at Westbrook, he's got a name. When I look at Kevin Durant, he's got a name. And all those people that I just named been passed around the league. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they started out at the Golden State Warrior. KD started out there. Westbrook, all them boys was there. Westbrook started with an OKC.
But what's the reason for them moving around? Is it the money? Is it opportunity? What is it?
Trying to have it have their own team. They want their own team.
What do you mean?
In other words, they see if you can't have all superstars on one team.
Okay, I get that.
And so if they spread them out and get the money too, if they spread them out, then they can really ball and control the team. But so far, it has not happened.
See, you have some that have done extremely bad.
That's right. That's
like,
right.
Look, like we got the Brooklyn Nets, 21 wins, 35 losses. Toronto.
Look at the Washington Wizards. They ain't win but 9 games.
What about Charlotte Hornets? What's going on? 15 wins, 42 lost. That is amazing.
Look at the Washington Wizards won 9 games out of 48 games.
That's all.
Out of when you add, that's out of 50 so many games, they didn't win but 9 games.
Let's go to the games for the weekend. Some of the games that you looked at, some of the games that I looked at. And speaking of the Lakers,
let's start with the NBA game. 11 of the games. Orlando and Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
The Atlanta beat Oakland at 109-92. OKC, Oklahoma City, they beat Houston. The Five Slammer Jam. That's where the Five Slammer Jammer came from, Houston with what's his name, Akeem, the Dream, and Clyde Drexler, and all them boys came from Houston. The Five Slammer Jammers. OKC beat them at 123-110. Sacramento and the Clippers, LA Clippers, 123-107. Milwaukee, they beat Philadelphia. The 76ers lost to Milwaukee Bucks, 119-98. Denver over Golden State Warriors.
Okay, so I saw that game.
Yeah,
that's right. 119 over 103. At one time, I'm going to say at one time, Golden State had a chance. Only one. But they never could actually, catch them other than that. And they end up losing to Denver.
That's right, 119.
Okay, don't go past that too quick, Mr. E, because I want to talk about the Warriors and where they stand at this time. They've done great in the past. Yeah. What is going on this season with them, and are they going to come through, like talking about?
Well, Miss Hinton, if they don't get it together now before this playoff time come for the conference time, they'll be home too with the Lakers.
Ooh, they'll be right there with
the remote controls in their hands and looking at other folks play. Because when you look at the stats, when you look at how many games they're winning, how much they won, and how many that they lost, you're gonna see they're gonna be sitting home waiting for another opportunity next year.
Your boy is sitting up there chewing that teeth bar, that mouthpiece. He better get the plan and stop chewing so much on that. Every time you see a picture, that thing is coming out his mouth like, now.
Carrie, please step alone.
That's alone. Your boy, Steph. That's Steph. And my grandson is a Steph fiend. But Steph he's got to stop chewing that mouth guard and get to playing.
Well, when we look at Dallas and Indiana, you find that the Indiana Pacers they won 133-111. Let's go down to Chicago and the New Orleans Pelicans. Chicago,
that's your team.
That New Orleans Pelicans, Zion. He didn't get too much of anything going for him. They lost 114-106. Then the Lakers. Let's look at the LA Lakers with them overrated players up there. They lost 113-123. I mean, them overrated players out there. KD put some on them last night.
Yeah, that's true.
Kevin Durant shot their lights out last night. So, hey, I like Kevin Durant because when he go to the free throw line, he got a little jiggle with him. When he jiggle, when he's getting ready to shoot that free throw line.
Well, I heard somebody say this, and I don't know how true it is, Mr. E, but I heard that this NBA, that the teams, the players are just a little bit laid back and lazy.
All they want to do is shoot 3-pointers.
Ooh.
That's all they want to do is get half court. Steph Curry knows how to shoot it and turn his back while the ball going into the cylinder. All they want to do is showboat out there.
I want to know why people don't choose teams like they do with the NFL. You know, some people are so ride or die for the NFL players, but then on the other hand, if you ask them about their NBA team, they're kind of like, well, you know, I'm not committed to anybody, but I will follow this, and this. I think it's a whole new groove over here, and then the fans are they just got a different way about it.
You know, Miss Hinton, I know that's what I think. I think that everybody, basketball is not there. Some folks love basketball, but football is a contact sport, and you ain't got time to see 3-pointers, half-court shots, and you know, and folks just want to showboat all night long. If I want to see a showboat, I go see the Harlem Globetrotters.
So, do you think it's like it's no longer a team sport? It's more
individual.
Like I got to get my numbers.
I got to get my numbers.
Hey, if we win, that's fine, as long as I get what I get, so I can get paid or go wherever I want to go in this.
I'm valuable. I'm valuable. They need me. Teams need me. I think basketball players and basketball games should go back to finesse basketball. Go back to playing 2 and 3, 3s and 2s. Go back to being guards and tackle.
I like the celebrity aspect of it too. You know, we have more celebrities in the NBA. It seems like.
That's right. And not only that, Miss Hinton, you got 7-footers, 7'2", and playing guards. You know, what happened to the little guards that's out there? You got 7-footers coming half court and shooting 3-pointers and not battling under. You got Draymond Green, who's under the bucket battling, and the big boys are out there looking at him.
Okay.
Now look at Cleveland Browns. I want to jump down to Cleveland Cavaliers. Yeah, when we look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, they played against the Washington Bullets. The fellow by the name of Jordan Poole, he scored 31 points. Now, Jordan Poole was he played along with the Warriors. That's the one Davon Green knocked out. Now he goes over to Washington, and they ain't win but 9 games this year.
That's
9 games out of 48 games this year. The Senate,
They're not doing much of anything.
Not doing much of anything. Well, the league will be over real soon.
Absolutely.
You know, so when we look at these games, San Antonio and Utah, 128 to 109, Utah Jazz, they beat them out. That fella by the name of Waka Bonko. I can't even pronounce his name. He cannot be a household name for me. He had 10 rebounds, total of 10 rebounds. And when you look at basketball, you used to have a basketball, Joan, but not no more.
I'll tell you, we're going to keep watching and looking and bringing you all the numbers. Like Mr. E said, hey, we almost at the playoffs.
Almost at the playoff. March Madness is coming right around the corner. I looked at a few college balls last night, Villanova, this weekend, Miss Hinton, and the college is playing ball.
My grandson said he follows college ball.
That's right.
He's just 9 years old, but he said he likes college ball as well as professional.
I want to say good morning to Miss Sheila Robbins, Mr. Mark Howard. Thank you so much. Mr. L. Jerome Snow, thank you so much for tuning in, along with my granddaughter, Miss Treasure, Ronnie Hopper, Mr. Ronnie Hopper, along with Mr. Frankie Davis of the Word Singer. Thank you so much, for tuning in to the most talked about radio show. And Mr. Ali, thank you so much. We'll have you on board talking about what's going on, what's going on around the world.
Look, don't forget to join us this evening for serving that tea. Monday, 6 p.m. on all social media platforms.
Serving that tea. You got some tea to serve?
We got a lot of tea that's been going on. We've been wanting to serve it and stir it up, and we get a chance to tonight. Monday, 6 p.m. We're coming on, y'all. So look, don't forget to come over here for a little bit. We're going to tell you about some upcoming shows and some other information.
Do you have a basketball, Joan?
I'm a team or Jones?
A basketball, Jones. Do you have a team?
I follow those that have been legends in the past. The names.
Okay.
But anyway, we're going to bring you a tea on all our basketball players. You all continue to follow us And come over here for a few minutes, and we're going to give you some information. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. And for more information, and you'd like to be a special guest or sponsor of the most talked about radio show, all you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10. Right here on WGPL 1350, WMBA 88.9, Peace 95.3, and WPCE 1400, and on all social media platforms. It's Monday. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.
It is good to see you all this morning. Thank you for joining us. Mark Howard, Sheila Robbins, all you all that are on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. Thank you so much. Make sure you put your name in the chat so we can acknowledge you, shout you out, and see who is supporting us on FYI Radio Show. Don't forget to join us this evening on Monday, 6 p.m. FYI After Dark. We're going to serve some tea. We're going to do a little, we kind of missed that. We've been off for a few weeks, but we're back and we're going to be up and popping. You all make sure you join us and everything. Also, on Wednesday, Mr. E, we have
special guest, I think.
No, I don't think we have special guests. Mr. E's going to be a special guest, probably. We shall see. I think we're going to... let's see, a word from Mr. E. We haven't had a word from him in a minute, but we're going to see. But also, we have some upcoming guests coming on. We have Mr. This is in March.
Mr. Hobbs.
This is in March. We're going to have our friend, Mr. Ricky Hobbs.
Mm-hmm.
My godson, he's going to be in. Also, we're going to have a young lady who's going to talk about women and homelessness, Mr. E.
Also, Miss Hinton, we're going to have the lady from Red Cross going to be part of it to let us know why we should take CPR class.
Oh, that is real. Yeah. And I think that is the truth. I work with young people and, I think it would be really useful for me to have those skills, just in case.
Last night I was I had to go somewhere last night at the Chesapeake Conference Center, and they went through the crowd. Is there anybody? Is there a nurse in the house? Is there a nurse? And I started jumping to action.
So what do you say, though? You started the way you say you just jump into action. So we have Miss Felicia Brown, who's going to be with us and talking about women and homelessness. March is our Women's Month, and we're going to highlight women. We're going to highlight African-American women all over, and just tell you, some of the things that women are going through, some of the things that they've overcome, some of the things that they are in business doing, talk about women and family and relationship. So we're going to just have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time. Also, we're going to continue with our Black history. We've got a few more days, and we're going to still highlight those that have made history. I've enjoyed, we did Friday, Mr. E talked about things that African-American women have invented.
That's right.
And it was absolutely interesting and stuff.
And then today we talked about Mr. Kobe.
Yes.
A young man, and I'm not going to use that cliche that everybody use, a young man that died too soon. I
do.
Because I think that, it's what I miss him. I miss his this year ball handling. I think that this league this year it would not be ready. I think he would be like Michael Jordan. He would come out the league. He would come out. Michael Jordan. He would retire this year because he wouldn't really enjoy this young.
If he had something to offer, what in the world would he retire for? He would be the one that's making the, making the brand, making the name.
He would be right there under the bucket. It'd be so easy for him to do what he do. Now, there's a fella coming up, Miss Hinton, that folks better really pay close attention to. That fella name is Ja Morant. You got to watch out from. He plays with the Timberwolves. That boy
Okay.
is somebody special. He had some little bad deal in his early part. You know, everybody
Uh-huh.
heard about him having a handgun and all that stuff, being part of gangs and stuff like that. But I
Wow.
think that young man got it together.
Oh, that's nice. We're going to be looking at him there. But again, talking about Kobe Bryant, and the thing about it is the tragedy, and the thing losing, the family losing him and the daughter. It was just really a sad,
Yeah,
sad thing. But he did make a great impact in sports, and that's why we wanted to honor and highlight him for the work that he's done in the NBA. Also, look, we have yeah, we were gonna, like I said, on our next month, we're gonna highlight our ladies. I love talking about accomplishment of women, Mr. E. I think it's absolutely wonderful. We're gonna talk about the fight that women are having with health and wellness and this abortion issue, because that is
that's right.
huge.
That's right. That is a huge talk going around,
Yes.
and we want some clarity on it, where folks can understand that, if they really talking about a woman don't have control of her body, or are they saying that she cannot make decisions for herself, or do she
Mm,
have to fill out a whole lot of paperwork? Do she have to submit paperwork to
yes.
her congressman, or who does she need to talk to in order for her to be able to say what she wants to say about her?
She got a whole lot of changes to go through. Not just with the abortion issue, but with her health, her wellness,
Yeah,
and her choice,
yeah,
and having children and not having children. Women are still fighting for a whole lot of rights, equal rights, rights to make the same pay as men, rights to make the money that they deserve, and so the fight continues. The sexism that's in the world and all that kind of stuff. It's just a lot. And so we're going to talk about those things. And we want you to definitely join us. If you know somebody that should be on and can talk to us about some of these things, please, please, please don't forget to inbox us. He's going to give you that information in a little while.
And we also need to talk about the immigration, Miss Hinton, because that's the talk of the town now. Because they
Yes.
said President Biden wants to make every city, every country, every city, a place where immigrants, a place, to drop off immigrants.
Well,
That's what I heard.
we-
That's just the talk of the town.
Well, we
Uh,
want to talk. Yeah, well, it's a lot going on with immigration. That is one of the biggest things that's going to
so our
be
friend, we'll
on
get him
our
back on. Yeah,
tickets voting. I mean, when we vote, that's going to be up there. You all are going to have to look at the issues and determine, what you believe in, what you want to stand with, or who you want to stand with. We have our election coming up this year. The
that's right. That's
primaries
right.
are going on this year. It's leading up to that major day to vote. And I hope you all are registered,
That's
first of
right.
all.
That's right. Miss Hinton, in my service yesterday morning, I began to talk about folks going down to the polls and
Hmm.
vote.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
I said something, a couple of the ladies shouted out this earlier. I said something in reference to register, to go down and vote, go
Yes,
down there and
yes.
vote. She said, I ain't going down there and vote. I don't want Trump. I said, well, you got choice.
Wait a minute. What she
She ain't
does? If
want
she
Trump to be the president again. I said, well, you got a choice. I said,
so why don't she go and vote?
I said, where you get that mess from that you don't want to go down and vote, and your vote count. I want you to know that your vote count.
Y'all,
That's
we
what's
can't
wrong
be.
now. That's
Come on, y'all.
that's
Let's
what's
not
wrong
be.
now. We
Come on.
can't feed into that. We got to get out there, get out to the polls and vote. I mean,
Yes.
listen to some of the negativity things that he said about African Americans.
Well,
He said the African Americans are gonna be for him because he wears an orange
and we're
jumpsuit.
criminals. Well, you all can follow all that foolishness if you want to. We know what we got to do. And we're going to be talking about that as the
Yeah,
months go on. So you all continue. But please don't forget to join us this evening, okay? 6 p.m. on all social media platforms. And also the Royal Ladies Fire. You all can get it anytime, I assure you. BulwarkAcademy.com. Go there, get the books, the game app. Go to Google Play for your Androids for Bulvic, Bulvic. You can go to our Apple.com and you can get it there. Thank you all for buying, those that are buying it, those that are buying the book. Thank you. Bullying is right underneath your nose. The Diary of a Former Bully. You can get it in English, Spanish. You can get it in Audible. It's there for you. As a matter of fact, I will be boosting once a month. I'll boost the link so you all can go to it and get the information. But you can also go to bulvicacademy.com, Bulvic, and go to that website and you can get the game. Also, the new music. Oh my goodness! I just got my copies in, but it will be digital in a matter of days. I promise. I will be putting the link up. You all can go and get the link on all those. Anyway, where you can buy music, you will be able to get the link. And go and get the single. Single. Make it all right.
Yeah.
Make it all right. Make it all right. All right, Mr. E, tell us how to be a special guest sponsor intern with FYI.
If you'd like to be a special guest or sponsor of the most talked about radio show, all you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861. Again, that telephone number is 757-714-7861. Or you can email us at FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com. Again, FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com. Or you can inbox us at Edwad Everett Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, our FYI Facebook page, and let us know that you'd like to be a special guest or sponsor of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world.
All right. Blessings to you all tonight. Don't forget, join us at 6 p.m. on all social media platforms. You all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And look, it's getting ready to warm up a little bit. These next 3 days, take advantage of it.
What do you think about the weather?
I think the weather is absolutely fabulous. I was just telling them that we're going to have some great days. Look, up in the 70s, I think by Wednesday or Thursday, one of those days. But look, you all just enjoy.
That's right. That's what it's all about. Good weather, good friend, good fun.
All right. God bless you all. See you this evening.
2 up, 2 down, 2 up, 2 down, VA.